It's Illogic. What up, Blockhead? Yo, check me out. Conscious with a purpose, the undeniable, viable franchise for the verses. Prima donna rhymers lost their lip gloss in their purses. Now their stories' makeup don't glisten as much, even though they touched up their blush babbling. On the road traveling, thinking of ways to make my days more extravagant. Heard they crime pays, but it's only a law of averages. Rather grow old, chilling with my children, eating sandwiches on the porch with my feet up, then beating the street with savages, looking for scraps to eat up. Though patience is a virtue, I'm running out of it. Gotta get back to the basics, cause walking in places, starting to wear the tread on my A6 ageless pages keep me eternal. It's a challenge within itself. A rich man is one with knowledge, happiness in his health. That's obvious common sense, way too intense for subtleties. You riding the fence for lighting incense while I make my pick. Side chosen, sparking wicks of the dynamite sticks. I'm holding T-10 and blowing.
Once again. Once again, back.
Yeah. Watch for the shrapnel that spreads, try to adapt to lamping and laps of luxury it seems. Then when I woke from my dreams, nobody's touching me. Had to guard to turn my dreams to reality. Suddenly gluttony's everybody's favorite sin. Mouths full with empty bellies. Open your eyes, the rich get their checks from the wealthy. Tired of clocking and watching them break your spirits, but you're left with no options when you acknowledge a glass ceiling. Shattered shards, slice me up something crazy, but baby, I'm healing fast. Every laugh is a band-aid. I never embrace fear cause I'm beyond all the things that man made. A day in the life of the nicest writer you never heard. Yeah. It's Illogic, Columbus, Ohio. Blockhead on the beat.
Once again, back.
Process to capture the sun, baby. Face paints and pantomime. Daily operation in the cycle of the orthodox. A repetitious waste of time. I'll believe in you again, as long as you don't leave this box all in together now. Give me your all and I'll give you my opinion, but you seem so scared to smile. You have to learn to dance to get a chance at redemption, just as the leaves change. Make sure your name embraces brilliance to be reborn, but tell me if you find insane. Heard he was last seen lost in a laugh, traveling the path you're on. Failure never seems to shoulder tap. Just knowing that is enough to keep the pistons pumping. See, I live for greatness, so as an example to my sons, I'll capture the sun. I talk to the stars and walk on the clouds, hold hands with lightning to strike fear. From where I stand, there's no living allowed, only surviving the next sundown cycle. Telegraph punches my poison of choice. Raise your hands when it tackles the bloodstream. I recently removed the crutch from my voice to take part in a silence recital. Flat on my face for the bridge burning pleasure, but the clouds are my footsteps with no fear. Went out on a limb after climbing a tree of life for good measure. There's never been a sunrise as tomorrow's. The morning of tonight is what we crave. I didn't see you standing there with your eyes closed, and now that you walk by sight and not by faith, I pray that you have some new prey to follow. There's too much time on our hands and not a watch in sight. I hold an abacus in each pocket to count down the moments that change the dark to the light. All that we touch is so fragile. There's rhythm in the wave crash, there's music in the breeze. I was always the first to be last, but having a lasting life alone is a battle. The casualties of war taste so sweet, even though your house of cards will topple. You only wanted to get some sleep, knowing your alarm clock was broken. If only you could wake up, you could hear the cries of tomorrow's memories, knowing that your existence rides on the wings of a dove. Let's just hope when you arrive the door is open. Where do we go from here? Silence is golden, but I heard that the noise shines platinum. If I ever shed a single tear for the yesterday stolen, don't wake me, I smile in my nightmares. Consequence holds me close to the bosom. I often thought life would reflect simple. See, I fell in love with no regard for the cushion, even though my pillow of dreams was right there. Face paints and pantomime, daily operation in the cycle of the orthodox, a repetitious waste of time. I'll believe in you again, as long as you don't leave this box all in together now. Give me your all and I'll give you my opinion, but you seem so scared to smile. You have to learn to dance to get a chance at redemption, just as the leaves change. Make sure your name embraces brilliance to be reborn, but tell me if you find insane. Heard he was last seen lost in a laugh, traveling the path you're on. Failure never seems to show the tap. Just knowing that is enough to keep the pistons pumping. See, I live for greatness, so as an example to my sons, I'll capture the sun. Yeah. It's one of them days when trying to go in, you gotta go all the way in, you know? Trying to capture the sun. Check it out. He was drenched in broken smiles, open arms and shattered hearts. Lost a step with every mile with consequences. Works of art, framed perfect. Was always scared to finish what he starts. The same worthless image stared back from the mirror surface. Then he felt the spark. Wingtip script, seamless flight plan. Raising the bar, reaching for stars to one's captive in each hand. Blinded brilliance, ills resilient, filled the passion. I brave the flame, floating on streams of tears, staying dragonfly. Fear's a luxury I can't afford to buy. My sons are watching me, I gotta be a hero in their eyes. I got the shoulders of a frontline soldier, so my peers can have faith that I'll show up to hold up the fallen sky. Time is always there, but the moment's never perfect. Vision's not so clear, but the way he's feeling seems so worth it. Time is always there, but the moment's never perfect. Vision's not so clear, but the way he's feeling seems so worth it.
There's no need to cry, don't shed a tear. The locks will soon break, cause freedom is near. Be who you are and envy no one. Just reach for the stars to capture the sun.
Honesty lies when the sun falls asleep, so we find truth in the moonlight for the cycle of it, and we love it. Never been fond of beyond my reach, remain calm to the common leech, trying to latch on to my uncommon speech. I speak with action cause talk is cheap, admission is pay attention. Every purchase is a priceless masterpiece to pass to your children. I lasso ambiguity and rested on the horizon, hog-tied pain for you to see, a pure heart to confide in. Lost today in the pack of smokes, found tomorrow in Gyron's hopes. My pants were fixed until my pockets broke. You see the wingtip script, seamless flight plan. I'm raising a bar, reaching for stars, still holding the sun in both hands. Understand, time is always there, but the moment's never perfect. Vision's not so clear, but the way he's feeling seems so worth it. Time is always there, but the moment's never perfect. Vision's not so clear, but the way he's feeling seems so worth it.
There's no need to cry, don't shed a tear. The locks will soon break, cause freedom is near. Be who you are and envy no one. Just reach for the stars to capture the sun.
He said that it'll get a lot hotter, more each day, now that we're moving so close to the sun.
Yeah. It's such a beautiful day outside. The sun is shining. I woke up early this morning. Another night trying to catch the wind now. I woke up early this morning. And all I see the lights flashing down.
Sunday in the spring, I woke early that day to see the sunrise and hear the birds sing. Sat on my couch watching the ceiling fan spin, listening to mouths blend, batches of bitches brew. Thanking God for allowing me to see another morning, blessed to breathe oxygen again. I see the breeze dance through the leaves of the trees, reminiscing of lost family and friends. Knowing tomorrow's only a dream, I choose to live today to the fullest.
Blessed with the life that I live, cause I know it can all be gone in the blink of an iris. So I dive in and swim every lap of my life. I invite all the scars and surprises. Speak stars in alignment, wingspan spans destinies. I elude the divisive, living out dreams through faith and legacy. The truth in my footsteps lighting the way of this uncharted path. I prove I can smile in place just in case I'm ever lost in a laugh. Take nothing for granted. The wishes of born shooting comments of cosmos, variable variants, lesson littered heritage, Morris gold ethics escaped in the sideshow. Breathe life in the darkness. The life of an artist ends and begins every masterpiece. Just being alive, we can rise from the ashes, to say the least. Come on.
It was 8:45 on a beautiful Sunday in the spring. I woke early that day to see the sunrise and hear the birds sing. Sat on my couch watching the ceiling fan spin, listening to mouths blend, batches of bitches brew. Thanking God for allowing me to see another morning, blessed to breathe oxygen again. I see the breeze dance through the leaves of the trees, reminiscing of lost family and friends. Knowing tomorrow's only a dream, I choose to live today to the fullest.
I woke up early this morning from another night trying to catch the moon now. I woke up early this morning, so all I see the lights flashing down.
It's a beautiful day outside. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful Sunday. No worries.
I woke up so early this morning from another night trying to catch the moon now. I woke up so early this morning, all I see the light shining down.
It's a beautiful Sunday. It's a beautiful Sunday. No worries. Leave it all behind. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful Sunday.
Talk is cheap, but a whisper is priceless. I choose to take a leap of faith no matter what the price is. Arm a leg, heart ahead, voice of tears. I'll be content to be the change if I have to slave for years. See, I've been marked for death since the womb. Umbilical cord around my neck, I barely made it out. Plus they found cancer in my retina when I was 2. Became a cyclops, but saw clearer than everybody else. Didn't understand my blessing, thought it was a curse. Felt that God had forsaken me cause I didn't know my worth. Saw hate in the puddle till I saw love in the crowd. Then my wife told me she was pregnant with our first child. Started to smile, named him Jahi Rais, which means dignified leader. There's prophecy in the name. Had a family now that looked to me to be a man I didn't understand. Just knew I wouldn't be the same as my father before me. An absentee landlord hoping I wouldn't notice all the foundation cracks. I'ma be there and give my children something to build on. Didn't want to end up salty, so I stopped looking back at Sodom and Gomorrah, let it burn, but didn't forget the lessons learned. Memory is vivid as an elephant's. Prepared me for the city where just living is a privilege. And how to break change, embracing forgiveness. Speaking of which, what up, Fest? It's been a while since we found out you and Judas tried to hang us for 30 pieces. I hope that it was worth it, cause we resurrected stronger than ever. Knowing now you need the ashes for the phoenix. Now I read a snake from a mile away, and you're the thing. Downsize my circle to escape the whole tank. People you love don't always love you how you want it. When it's time to burn the bridge, throw the lighter fluid on it like. Yeah. Such a beautiful day. Yeah. Live from the horizon, standing on a prayer. Nothing's ever surprising, so I don't really care. Manipulating the moon, tied in my palm. A mind is so easy to lose in between songs. This beer is flat, and the makers is watered down. Don't know where I'm at, not really used to this side of town. The stars calling frantic, I skydive for home. Bar calming panic, the likewise alone. Simply sensationalized, glamorized, margin to fail. Enemies patronize, I sterilize, guard until bare. Walk in the high wire, light a fire under the teapot. Or desire left after throwing back those 3 shots. Toe tag 'em for the cynicism sideshow. Gotta gag 'em quick, but I prefer that we ride slow. All in together now, egos in orbit. You're feeling better now that your faith is in the mortgage.
Fly paper, cinema, dealing divinity, mischievous massacre completed with secular symmetry. He never thought he'd be defeated. The blinded imagery never made him stand for a moment. He stayed conceited infinitely. Fly paper, cinema, dealing divinity, mischievous massacre completed with secular symmetry. He never thought he'd be defeated. The blinded imagery never made him stand for a moment. He stayed conceited infinitely. Fly paper, cinema, dealing divinity, mischievous massacre completed with secular symmetry. He never thought he'd be defeated. The blinded imagery never made him stand for a moment. He stayed conceited infinitely.
They try to chain us to the monkey mechanism system. Van Gogh my lobes before I ever stretch your ear to listen. I've been alive since before the masterpiece was finished. Bleeding supply dry before a single word was written. Now they typecast the outcast and bypass the circuitry. Please stash the free cash, the triads are circling. Nomads are so mad there's no path to follow. Eyes are so sad there's no laughs to borrow. I test my lungs limits, trudging through a pack a day. Wanna trust again in my friends more than my ashtray. There's only so much that a hardened heart can take. They don't expect the quiet ones to make some ripples in the lake. I've been here before now, I'm trying to catch that feeling of euphoria that lives between the floorboards and the ceiling. Every time I think of home, they wanna throw me a distraction. Plant my flag and my passion, place faith in waves crash.
Fly paper, cinema, dealing divinity, mischievous massacre completed with secular symmetry. He never thought he'd be defeated. The blinded imagery never made him stand for a moment. He stayed conceited infinitely. Fly paper, cinema, dealing divinity, mischievous massacre completed with secular symmetry. He never thought he'd be defeated. The blinded imagery never made him stand for a moment. He stayed conceited infinitely. Fly paper, cinema, dealing divinity, mischievous massacre completed with secular symmetry. He never thought he'd be defeated. The blinded imagery never made him stand for a moment. He stayed conceited infinitely.
He can always raise an argument about law and order because he never talks about justice. But black people fall for that same argument and they go around talking about lawbreakers. We did not make the laws in this country. We are neither morally nor legally confined to those laws. Those laws that keep them up keep us down.
Yeah. Vagabond, automaton, incinerated, relevance, inebriated, justice platter. No matter the evidence, they walk into the sunset. Death in each footstep, leave melancholy memories of those with melanin. Ayanna Jones, Oscar Grant, Tim Thomas, Amadou Diallo, Sean Bell. Victims of the serve and protect sideshow. He quit a slap on the wrist, but if one of them get touched, then we're supposed to mourn when Karma's doing cleanup. If a piggy's at the market, please don't reach into your pockets, cause accidents happen when black men try to get their wallets. Hoses turn gavel, citizens lynched by laws. Injustice is the noose they dangled us from all along. Gasping for polluted air, we breathe deep, hoping that someday someone will care that we can't sleep. Tried to pacify us with integration in this nation with black sheep. Shit for our innovation and creative control.
One of the lies and we tell ourselves that we're making progress. We tend to equate progress with concessions. That's not progress. See, there's no in between. You're either free or you're a slave. There's no such thing as second-class citizenship.
Yeah, another Sunday morning, wide awake, no longer snoring. Settled into everyday routine when I'm at home from touring. Quiet as a sleeping infant, chillin', reading in my kitchen. Heard her scream off in the distance, seen if I could hear it clearer. Young black girl, across the street, crouched over, looking like she got folded from a punch right to the stomach. She screaming in tears while a second woman can't console her. Reaches out and get her hands pushed quickly off the girl's shoulder. An unfamiliar man in wife beater and white socks. I've seen enough. Grab my cell phone, time to call the cops. 10 minutes, 20 minutes, hour and a half passed. Cops never showed up, but they sent an ambulance. 2 days later, get a knock on my door. Investigators got the nerve to ask me what I saw. What? And can't understand why I'm upset. Cause people die when racism and redlining intersect.
The only politics in this country that's relevant to black people today is the politics of revolution. None other.
It's crazy in life when you got situations you're going through, hardships and hard times. You got a family to take care of, or you're just trying to take care of yourself. It's not always easy. You're just trying to. Sometimes you just want to find a way out. So you're sitting there with yourself, just wondering, like, where's the exit? Cause stop, drop, and roll won't expel the flames. The surface of the puzzle looks put together, but underneath it's incomplete. When catching shooting stars, there's dangers to conceive. One wrong move and you won't live to present the prestige. Throwing back shots of vodka for the numb of it. Enemy in the corners of my life, laughing and loving it. I'm trying to make molehills out of mountains while I'm struggling. Liquidate baggage, gulping it by the gallon for the buzz of it. I'll never concede to failure, cause I'm where faith should be. Unless God's purpose for me is to bow out gracefully. But that's hard to hold, cause he keeps giving me these words to write. Should I ask him to repeat himself to make sure that I heard him right? Tomorrow seems dark, I'm praying it's nice and bright, cause my hopes and dreams are in a basket that's fastened to this tattered kite. Is faith enough to keep me sane another night? Was told I was called for signs and wonders, I just wonder if they're right. Where's the exit? Where's the exit? Where's the exit? Cause water's rushing and flooding my leadership. The surface of the puzzle looks put together, but underneath it's incomplete. Life's a heavy load, just hope my shoulders stand away. Trying to avoid a checkmate with the next moves that I choose to make. Flying in a clear sky, the vision is distorted. Wanting to change the world, but changing me just seems more important. Opening doors for laughter while I'm holding back the tears. Feeling trapped in regression, watching the progression of my peers. I was never happy with beneath my privilege. And for some reason, heaven wasn't a strong enough incentive. Cause it's not easy being chosen. Trying to milk some purpose from a promise that you've frozen. Knowing there's no one to blame but him staring back at you. The kingdom seems so far away, the world feels so tangible. My faith's enough to keep me sane another night. I know I'm called for signs and wonders, and I'm sure that they're right. Where's yeah. It's like that, come on. Yeah. Yeah, it's raining sunshine, prosperous failure, walking stagnant. The more I tell her, watching blindly, the lost can find me. I'm past the future, the truth is lying. Alive to live, her heart's in mine. Giving to take, an imperfect time. Circle of squares, ordinarily rare. The darkness shines, she loves it.
She had never been alive till she was chosen to die. And finally saying hi would be his final goodbye. They had to stay grounded on the fly, but this beautiful tragedy had to be a fairy tale, and she loves it.
Hates to love, the saddest smile. Never walk, but drives me crazy. Simply complex, speak with silence. I'm past the future, the truth is lying. Built destruction, the sun is frozen. Always, never, the worse the better. Violent peace, complete confusion. The darkness shines, she loves
She
it.
had never been alive till she was chosen to die. And finally saying hi would be his final goodbye. They had to stay grounded on the fly, but this beautiful tragedy had to be a fairy tale, and she loves it.
Tried to leave like he really had a choice in it. Lost his pride, and when he screamed, lost his voice with it. She laughed when he cried, he just wanted the lies in it. Just wanted to last in the race, didn't care who would win it. She only did what he allowed, she ran rampant. Trampled all over his feelings till he couldn't stand it. Blinded by her sunlight smile, but what he was planning was a guarantee that all of the abuse was about to finish. It never occurred to her that he was hurting, that each word left a gash in his flesh that never closed until he left her gasping for breath on the floor with his hands around her neck. Talk to the sky cause no human would lend an ear. Cried a pint of blood cause no human deserved tears. She fell asleep in his arms, that was the worst fear. Never believed she'd leave, the road was too clear. He swallowed gun barrels to show that he wasn't afraid. Convinced herself all she deserved was a cage. She wasn't scared of him, she was scared of being betrayed. She knew what to expect, no surprises, that's why she stayed. Embraced the beatings as acts of intimacy. The bruises outside were manifestations of what's inside anyway. So the day that she slit both her wrists in her sleep, she finally felt free.
I keep getting this crazy thought. This crazy thought that I'm gonna wake up and none of this will have happened.
I got a one-way ticket, I don't know what I'ma do with it. One-way ticket, so I'm thinking I should use it quick. One-way ticket, I don't wanna be abusing it. One-way ticket, so we write it, hope the music sticks. But at last we are here, so the past that you feared, will it last even here? Perhaps what you hear is the claps and the cheers, and that's what you hear, yeah, laugh through the tears.
I wanna go where the sun never sets, where class is based on respect, far from the devil's rejects, where pain is a memory and joy is normalcy, where banishment's the resort of conformity. I wanna go where love is the foundation of living, where we cherish what we receive and polish what we're giving, where children sing and dance shielded from struggle, where you progress further the harder you hustle. I wanna go where I'm immersed in bliss, where my wife's kiss is the alarm that wakes me from my slumber, where we use our brains to fight, not fists, so we can find peace in the beauty of lightning and thunder. I wanna go where my sons are the light of my day, where they listen to what I do and watch what I say, where they see the honor in the times we pray together and feel pride in the fact that we pray together.
Far away from here, yeah, that's the ticket. So can you help me out with my one-way ticket? Heard that heaven really off the chain, we can kick it. I'm out here trying to hustle for my one-way ticket. Far away from here, yeah, that's the ticket. Can you help me out with my one-way ticket? Heard that heaven really off the chain, we can kick it. Out here trying to hustle for my one-way ticket.
I wanna go where the truth has no footnotes, where the most it's no surprise that hope floats, where what we say on mics is tuned to the key of life, where we're willing to pay the cost no matter the price. I wanna go where hip-hop is how we live and how we walk, what we wear, the books we read and how we talk, not what set we claim or the length of our chain, but a medal of honor beyond a musical genre. Wanna go where I can breathe and lead a nicotine dependence, that's a feat in itself, but I'll take it by inches, where the land of the free and home of the brave comes to its senses and comes to its own people's defenses, where our leader is competent and wouldn't wave a flag, a mission accomplished if his people are still in fear of bomb threats, where we know we're role models so our words are conscious, never underestimate those who see through nonsense.
Far away from here, yeah, that's the ticket. Can you help me out with my one-way ticket? I heard that heaven really off the chain, we can kick it. I'm out here trying to hustle for my one-way ticket. Far away from here, yeah, that's the ticket. Can you help me out with my one-way ticket? Heard that heaven really off the chain, we can kick it. Out here trying to hustle for my one-way ticket.
I wanna go where my friends are my friends because they love me, not for who I am or what they can take from me, where silence is priceless, where the breeze that walks through the leaves of the trees is free of crisis. I wanna go to the sky and hold stars in each hand, place a bow around the moon as a gift to my mother, so she never questions or doubts that I love her, where I can be an island of refuge for each of my brothers. I wanna go where reality is fantasy incarnate, where loving and being loved is harmless, a place where children can relax cause their fathers are men, so their lives can be balanced from the day it begins. I wanna go where women respect themselves so they're respected, where their virtue is praised and protected. Just wanna go to a place where somebody cares, then it hits me. If I walk by faith, then I'm already there.
Imagine something different. Imagine communities that aren't torn up by violence. Imagine communities that where we're respecting our women. Imagine communities where knowledge and reading and academic excellence are valued. Imagine communities where fathers are doing right by their kids. Art can't just be a rear view mirror. It should have a headlight out there.
Capture the sun.
had my license in a few years, so right now it's illegal to drive myself insane. But laws were made to be broken, so I ride dirty, 4-tracking, rocking a straight jacket, consciously high wire walking. No net to catch me if I'm falling, it's only dreams. In times I realized I of sound mind found sound slaves who bathed in the sound waves of my bloodstream. Cyclops watches from mountaintops, those that topple from pedestal praise. Show me a humble man, and I'll show you a hero. Show me the prideful, and I'll show you an unmarked grave. I blindfolded justice with the hands of time to spare her eyes from her children's corruption. Patched my wings with duct tape and hope to catch a bird's eye view of the construction of our own destruction. To demonstrate we excavate at Atlantis Depth. Questioning questions don't lead to where the answers kept. The wicked live with faith and doubt in a sex. So if it's a last breath, they'll bleed it till no passion's left. Listen, only those who have mastered the framing of masterpieces will bask in the master's peace. So recognize the genius in others in order for your genius to be recognized for the heights it'll reach like.
All of my trials and tribulations of the day had to force me to smile. I'm smiling inside, I'm grateful, so never look a gift horse in the mouth. Getting tougher every mile, struggling to hold it down makes it harder for me to smile. How my upside look now, the love that I found hit me upside down.
The more I look for it, the more it itches. The more I'm scratching the stitches, acting as if it's not a load I chose to carry. Bury me 6 feet deep beneath Atlantis. I never planned this to be as hard as it seems. Deemed a carcass of dreams, an artist of masterpieces. Given the last of me's just part of the territory. Every story is a glorious link in the chain. A stream of rainfall and train rails, the all can make the brain fail. I try to every now and then, but every now and then I'll find a bone to pick that's missing calcium. Is it a mystery? The outcome isn't easy to stomach. Wanted a fountain of truth in the youth, but all I could do is smile. It's never quite the plight we intended when light is suspended and we try to bend it to shape our darkness. If we wait as hard as it'll fall into place, so I'll keep running this race with a smile on my face.
They got me out here dealing with all of my trials and tribulations of the day had to force me to smile. Smiling inside, I'm grateful, so never look a kid horse in the mouth. Getting tougher every mile, struggling to hold it down makes it hard for me to smile. How my upside look now, the love that I found gave me upside down brown.
What can I turn when both cheeks have been bruised, swollen, frozen in time? Emmett Till casket open, hoping one day to smile. Learn to snow peace, but we press forward, don't want to allow pose. Beating success for us, peeping out Egypt and we thinking how they look. King Tut and the Sphinx even got a Facebook, and you facing a crooked government. They put the drugs in the community, felonies off to prison where the brothers went. How can I when they shutting down family businesses? How can I when they handing out life sentences? We'll do more for the world than crown. Enjoy when you look around. Avoid what's putting you down. Fill them with kindness when you your highness, and then they bow. They couldn't figure you out. Let's face it, you took the town. Who you calling a rookie now? Cause you couldn't cage your brother's thunder. You must have forgot age ain't nothing but a number, homie, smile.
They got me out here dealing with all of my trials and tribulations of the day had to force me to smile. I'm smiling inside, I'm grateful, so never look a gift horse in the mouth. Getting tougher every mile, struggling to hold it down makes it harder for me to smile. How my upside look now, the love that I found gave me upside down brown.
Hey mom and dad, I know I don't say it all, but I love y'all. Throughout the good and the bad, the ups and the downs, we survived it. still here. Check this out. You gave me a suit of sharp intellect and I had a rebellion to match. I rock them for the world to see as we speak, wrapped in a smile. Many say our actions and attitudes are similar, vocab in the clouds. It's no denying that I'm your child. Although biological wasn't tangible, I gotta hand it to you, cause you helped raise a man any father would be proud of. Encouraged me to be me and dream beyond my means. Gave your wedding ring to my queen when I found love. And although you didn't want me at first, I can only imagine the feeling when the doctor came and told you I had cancer. Spreading from my eye to my brain, chances of me dying were high. It's insane what makes us turn to the most high for answers. I love you more than you know, and the more that I grow, the more that I see all that you sacrificed trying to give me the best. And you gave me all of you, what more could I ask for? A mother beauty beholds, I owe you my last breath like... Suit of selflessness, and I had a responsible to match. I rock them for the world to see as we speak, wrapped in a smile. Hardly so eye to eye, but I watch you provide for the family. Treated me equal to my brothers, though I wasn't your child. Took on a weight to your shoulders most men couldn't bench. You embraced it, laced it, from the love to the discipline. Of course I hated the long talks you would give us, but no matter how many times eyes rolled, the shoulders shrugged, I was listening. You're one of the greatest men I'll ever know, and I mean that from the depths of my heart. Your compassion has allowed me to say that even though we met when I was one, to this day I consider you my father in every way. No need for DNA. I love you more than you know, and the more that I grow, the more that I see all that you sacrificed trying to give me the best. And you gave me all of you. What more could I ask for? A father with the heart of a lion. I owe you my last breath like... Blessed to be your son, every morning the sun is risen. I could never ever repay you for all that you have given me. Mike, Zach, and Elijah always had the best. So don't worry, we understand why you had to split. As long as you remember the love once shared, no matter what you do. Know you'll always be together, we're reflections of both of you. The laughter and the sunshine is etched in our memories. Hold on to all the good times, we'll give you the energy. Never regret a thing, my God doesn't make mistakes. He kept us all those years with his mercy and his grace. From Oak Street to Satinwood and places in between. You've earned this time to finally go and live some of your dreams. Trained us in the way we should go, won't depart from it. Even if we stray now and then, we won't ever forget that you gave us all of you. What more could we ask for? Precious parents of purpose, we owe you our last breath like... Never forget. Just never forget.
If we say that we have fellowship then with him and walk in darkness, we lie and deny the truth. That's pretty clear.
I stroll through life with a blindfold by choice, hoping to avoid danger. When I could just take it off and sidestep the insanity, telling all my secrets to a stranger. I try to talk to you every day, pray and digest some scripture, struggling between doing it my way and submission, allowing you to breathe on the bigger picture. Simulated smiles flood the landscape, elevated pride dilutes a handshake. We walk with torn souls. It's difficult to walk the path and stay straight. Got my steps with grace to seek your face. Remove the blindfold. Wings spread, hoping to catch the wind. Even though I'm anchored in earth and sin, we walk with worn souls. It's difficult to walk the path and stay straight. Got my steps with grace to seek your face. Remove the blindfold. It's like I'm banging on a door that I'm not meant to open. Not without the sacrifice of making you my focus. Need to remove self from the equation. All these years work to polish perfect mask of patience. No more illusion. Smoking mirrors shattered in the limelight. False delusion. Shattered from the stage because the time's right. Use my music to edify souls of the lost. I just wanna make sure I'm ready before stars turn off. Look, I've never been one to apologize, but I'm sorry for not nursing the gift I was given to show signs. Allowing fear and pride to impede my stride. Trying to keep one foot on the ground when I meant to fly.
If God is light, there's no darkness in the darkness. then you cannot have fellowship with God when you're in darkness. Amen? You cannot have fellowship with God when you're in darkness. You will only be able to have fellowship with God when you're in light.
I stroll through life with a blindfold by choice, hoping to avoid danger, when I could just take it off and sidestep the insanity of telling all my secrets to a stranger. I try to talk to you every day, pray and digest some scripture, struggling between doing it my way and submission, allowing you to breathe on the bigger picture. Simulated smiles flood the landscape, elevated pride dilutes a handshake. We walk with torn soul. It's difficult to walk the path and stay straight. Got my steps with grace to seek your face. Remove the blindfold. Wings spread, hoping to catch the wind. Even though I'm anchored in earth and sin, we walk with worn soul. It's difficult to walk the path and stay straight. Got my steps with grace to seek your face. Remove the blindfold. It's like I'm waiting for some tragedy to force me closer. Misplaced passion and apathy, this wounded soldier. At times feels like a failure in your eyes, so I dig deeper, convincing myself that I can hide. Cried the Atlantis, trying so hard to be a star, when I should be a plane bask in the orbit of who you are. They don't understand, but I'm here with arms stretched again, just asking if you could wash me clean and be my friend. Look, I've never been one to apologize, but I'm sorry for nursing the darkness in my heart, keeping it alive, allowing fear and pride to impede my stride, trying to keep one foot on the ground when I'm meant to fly.
Now that's becoming very important, because at least you got to know when you're in darkness. So what happens to the life of an individual who just kind of wants to ignore the fact that he's in darkness, but he keeps coming to church, and he keeps praying, and he keeps giving, he keeps doing all these things, except judging his life where light is concerned.
I stroll through life with a blindfold by choice, hoping to keep my family from danger, when I could just take it off, lead with an example of confidence and not seem like such a stranger. We should talk to you every day, as a family pray and digest some scripture. No more doing it our way, we'll submit and allow you to breathe on the bigger picture.
If we're not walking in light, and God is light, and we say we have fellowship with God who is light, but we're not judging the light that we're walking in, when we're in darkness, you lie and the truth is not in you.
Of two-dimensional soothsayers, today's true shapers are stick-figured visionaries. There's a gaping hole in the basket we placed our eggs in. This explains the constant eggshell walking. Whole cities overrun with village idiots and jester jingles. Mammoth misogyny massages the minds of model citizens, while children hold hands and dance in the cycles of history. Lost in limericks of its destruction with jovial denial, we take pride in confusion and find laughter in the misguided, capitalizing on whatever is deemed the most successfully desensitizing. We fight to win popularity contests and lose ourselves in the process. Where will we draw the line to ensure that future generations aren't ashamed of the legacies we leave?
Something's missing, it's so long. We forgot how to move on. Nosy down this road alone, till the skin falls off my bones. Something's missing, it's so long.